think it's a real possibility, Greg. I hate to say it, but I do think it's a real possibility. They're getting desperate. They know they don't control Trump, and they know that he's kind of a wild card. And you see what they're saying in the fake media now. They're terrified that he's actually going to go after them for what they've done. And he would be totally justified for going after them. Look what they did to General Flynn. Look what they did to Steve Bannon. Look what they did to Peter Navarro. Look what they did to Paul Manafort. Look what they did to Roger Stone. Look what they did to Trump himself. Look what they did to Trump's kids. These are criminal actions, right? And so Donald Trump and the next administration, assuming he wins, would be entirely justified in setting up a special prosecutor and investigating all. We know it was all criminal. We know it was going back to the very beginning when they were spying on Donald Trump using these FISA authorities to spy on the people close to his campaign. These are criminal acts. This is infringing on the constitutionally protected rights of Americans under color of law, which is a federal felony, punishable by life in prison, even the death penalty if somebody dies as a result. So these are very, very serious crimes. They're terrified that if Trump wins, he's going to go after them. And so they will do anything and everything to try to stop him, potentially including putting him in jail. I don't think they want to kill him because if they kill him, they know they're going to make him a martyr. But I don't think that's out of the question. And if they have to, they will rig the election again. I suspect that's a big part of their plan. They're working right now on how to rig the election with all this awareness going on. But they will stop at nothing to stop Donald Trump. And if from their perspective, God forbid, Donald Trump ends up in power, I suspect they will try to collapse the country immediately, collapse the economy, collapse the value of the dollar, collapse our cities, have the terror mobs go out and start burning things down. It's going to be a rough ride, no matter how you look at it, Greg. There's no scenario that I can see where everything works out really well and everybody's happy and we all just get back to living our lives. There's no scenario where that happens. So they've got very smart people working on these things, people like Peter Schwartz, the scenario planners, futurists, trying to figure out what are the likely scenarios, how do we steer things in the direction we want them. And they are absolutely terrified of Donald Trump. They probably are wise to be concerned about Donald Trump, considering what they've done to him and to the American people. But, folks, it's going to be a rough ride, I suspect, over the next few months and the next few years.